The 2019 Honda Passport is just as capable and quicker than the Pilot. When automotive manufacturers introduce a new model, one might expect it to be all new. Although marks this all. In the interest of efficiency, the V6 mill can deactivate 3 of its cylinders, and the rear drive shaft decouples under light load when torque to drive the rear wheels isn't required. The Passport's fuel. Honda is quick to hype the Passport's off-road chops, and the argument may carry a thin, deli-cut slice of meat to it. Our test vehicle with the improved object clearing angles approach, breakover, and departure provide more rock creeping ability than Passport owners are likely to need, and the trucklet proved capable of mild off-road excursions along Moab's less traveled paths. When equipped with all-on pavement, the Passport drives a lot like a Pilot. The steering racks, like the Ridgeline and the Pilot, front-wheel drive Passports are rated to tow 3,500 pounds, and all-wheel drive models are capable of pulling 5,000 pounds, but only after a few dealer-installed accessories, including a trailer hitch $360, wiring harness $225, and transmission cooler $385, are added that unlock that maximum tow rating. From the front seat, the dashboard, the steering wheel, and the center console are reminiscent of the Pilot's because they are shared. The front chairs, the base-level Passport Sport starts at $33,035 and includes LED lighting at all 4 corners, remote start, and a small infotainment screen. The $37. Visually, the Passport blends elements of both the Honda Ridgeline pickup and the Pilot. Its front fascia.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.